maximum frequency in the first term and the maximum frequency in the second term. Two terms are there. So what is the maximum frequency? Now if you take sinc 4t by pi, you have to assume or equate this to the form omega m t. So omega m value is 4 by pi from the first term, 4 by pi from the first term. And now coming to the second term, sinc square 3t by pi, sinc square 3t by pi. And here the thing is sampling function and sinc function, both of them look same. I told you this right side bottom diagram. This is the diagram for sampling function or sinc function. And the only difference is sampling of x is nothing but sin x divided by x. Sinc function of x is nothing but sin pi x divided by pi x. However, in the waveform, x-axis you will be taking appropriately. Both of them, the waveform looks same. Center the maximum amplitude. Both sides amplitude goes on decreasing. This is sampling function or sinc function. Maximum amplitude at the center origin, maximum amplitude. X-axis whatever you are taking, for sampling function x-axis will be x. For sinc function x-axis will be pi into x. X-axis will be pi x. Then y-axis you have to consider sinc of, here you have to write pi x. Sinc of pi x. Okay. Or sinc of x. If you are given function like this, we have to take sinc of x. So whatever the function says from the equation, whatever the function says, so sinc of x. X-axis will be pi x in the case of sinc function. And we know that sine square theta is nothing but 1 plus cos 2 theta divided by 2. Sine square theta is nothing but 1 plus cos 2 theta divided by 2. Similarly, sinc square comes, it can also be written as 1 plus cos 2 times that angle. If that angle is taken as pi, 2 times that angle pi divided by 2, something like that. Okay. So what you can do here from the given question, we will be getting 1 plus cos 2 times the angle, 2 times whatever angle present here, 3t by pi whole divided by 2. So this 2 into 3t by pi is the angle for this particular function, And from here I will equate. Okay, 1 by 2 is constant. Next is 1 by 2 and cos 6t by pi, 6t by pi. This is the given sinc square. 3t by pi. Okay. And the first term will not give any maximum frequency. Omega value will not come from the first term. Second term, what you have to do, this is half cos omega m you have to consider. So from the second term, omega m value is 6 by pi. Okay. And here I am giving a separation. And from the first term we got 4 by pi. From the second term we got 6 by pi. So the maximum frequency for the given x of t, omega m, maximum frequency is the maximum of this two. So it is 6 by pi. Maximum of this two is 6 by pi. And if we go with the Nyquist rate, it is 2 times omega m, and it is nothing but 2 into 6 by pi, which is 12 divided by pi. Similarly, time if you take, that is inverse of frequency, and that is pi by 12 seconds. So left side is the solution, right side entirely it is just for discussion or it is for a basic idea. Right side it is for basic idea. So left side only we have the actual solution of the problem. Okay, for every term we have to find the maximum frequency. Then the overall maximum will become the maximum frequency for the given signal x of t, and that is 6 by pi in our case. So 2 times maximum frequency equal to Nyquist rate or sampling rate or sampling frequency, Nyquist frequency. Nyquist interval is Ts, we got it as pi by 12 seconds. I am going to the next problem. So here if you see, I have 2 problems over here, and this is again another model. Here pi is involved in the numerator itself. Here you have to compare this with the form sin square 2 pi fm into t, not omega m. Whenever pi comes, you have to take it as fm. Fm is the maximum frequency now. Fm is the maximum frequency now. Because sin square is present, it can be written as 1 plus cos 2 times the maximum frequency, the entire angle. 2 times the entire angle divided by 2. So the first term is 1 by 2, second term is 1 by 2 cos 4 pi, okay, 4 pi, and just what I will do, just 1 minute, because I should write in a fashion so that you will also understand, okay. So here what I will take, 2 into 2 pi fm value is already in the question, 200 pi t. 2 pi fm value is in the, as per the question, it is 200 pi t. Okay, so what I have done here is, I have taken this 200 pi t directly over here, 200 pi t, okay. And now you equate this entire thing, in the next term what I will do is 1 by 2 cos, and this is 400 pi t. Now first term will not give any angle. From the second term I have to calculate angle, and you compare this with A is amplitude cos 2 pi fm into t. So the maximum frequency fm value is nothing but 200 hertz. Now the units are hertz. Okay, I believe you understood, because this is the general format. Equation 1 is given question. You compare that as 2 pi fm. Okay, sin square is there, which can be written as cos 2 theta. Okay, sin square theta or sin square theta can be written as 1 plus cos 2 theta divided by 2. So after expansion, this is my equation number 2. Equation 2 you compare with the standard form. Whenever pi comes in the numerator, because in the previous problem pi was not there in numerator. You check all the 3 problems, pi was not there in numerator. In this case, you have to take the omega m and the entire value as frequency. Entire value of frequency. Units are different here, radians per second. And here the units are hertz. Okay, fm is the frequency now. Here the units are hertz. I am comparing this 400 pi t with 2 pi fm. 400 pi t I am comparing with 2 pi fm. So fm value is 200 hertz. Okay. Now the sampling frequency is nothing but, Nyquist frequency is nothing but 2 times fm, and it is nothing but 400 hertz, and the sampling interval is nothing but 1 by fs, and it is equal to 1 by 400. We have to find the maximum frequency from the first term, and in the second term sin square 120 pi t is there. We have to find the maximum frequency from the second term also. Then overall maximum for the entire x of t we have to calculate. Now you compare the first term with sin 2 pi fm1 into t. So fm1 value is nothing but 100 hertz. fm1 value is 100 hertz. This is from the first term. Second term, you compare this with 3, and sin square can be written as 1 plus cos 2 theta, means 2 into 120 pi t. 2 into 120 pi t divided by 2. This is our second term. And in the second term, what you have? You have a constant 1 by 2, and then you have this cos 240 pi t. Constants will not affect any angle, so you can just retain the constants as it is. That doesn't affect any angle. So 240 pi t. Now you equate only where cosine and sine are present. You equate that. So cos 2 pi FM2, second term, so I am writing FM2. So from this FM2 value is 120 Hertz. FM2 value is 120 Hertz. Now the overall maximum frequency for x of t, whichever maximum out of the first term and second term, whichever maximum, that we have to take as the overall maximum frequency for the given signal x of t, that is 120 Hertz. And Nyquist sampling frequency or Nyquist frequency is 2 times this maximum frequency, and that becomes 240 Hertz. 240 Hertz. Coming to the Nyquist interval, that becomes 1 by Fs, and that is 1 by 240 seconds. 1 by 240 seconds. Okay. This is about finding Nyquist frequency and Nyquist rate. I have one more model here. You can see one more model question. The Nyquist sampling frequency in Hertz. Nyquist sampling frequency in Hertz of a signal is given by 6 into 10 power 4 sinc 400 pi t into 10 power 6 sinc 100 pi t. Okay. So this is of the form sin A into sin B, which can be written as cos A plus B minus cos A minus B, something like that. So we have all these formulas from class 12, where we came across sin A into sin B, sin A into cos B, okay, sin B into cos A into cos B, all this we came across. However, we have a rough idea that there will be two terms, okay. So this is of the form cos, I think A minus B will come, and minus cos A plus B, something will come. But we are not bothered whether this minus term or plus term, which one will come first. We are bothered about only the angle. Okay, one term will have A minus B, another term will have A plus B. So like that, this sinc is nothing but sine. Here, sinc function. This is one sinc, this is another sinc. So you can consider this as sin A, and this you can consider as sin B. All the constants will not give any effect on the angle. Constants will not give any effect on the angle. So you can group them together, 6 into 10 power 4 into 10 power 6. And then you have sinc function 400 pi t into sinc function 100 pi t. This is our overall signal. Now if you see, this constants will remain same. This constants will remain same. Other than that, you are going to have two terms, cos A minus B, cos A plus B. Okay, this is A plus B. A minus B minus cos A plus B. You can just check this formula whether it is correct or not. However, this plus or minus will not give any effect. If you don't remember also, this plus or minus will not give any effect for the angle. We will surely know that one term with A minus B, another term with A plus B is going to exist. So what I will do, cos, I will subtract, one time I will subtract, 400 minus 100 will become 300 pi t, and then minus, another time I will just add 400 plus 100 will become 500 pi t. Okay, so now we are having two terms. This is our first term. This is our first term where we are supposed to calculate maximum frequency. This is our second term. So equate this to cos 2 pi fm1 into t, fm1 into t. So fm1 value is nothing but 150 hertz. 150 hertz. So here we have second term. Compare this with cos 2 pi fm2 into t. So fm2 is nothing but 500 divided by 2 is 250 hertz. So two terms are there. The constants will be multiplied with both the terms, but that will not give any effect for the angle. So you can just proceed whichever calculation required, we will take it. And now the overall maximum for the given signal is maximum of the two frequencies above, but whichever maximum of the two frequencies, that will become overall maximum for the given signal, entire given question. This is the maximum frequency. Now Nyquist frequency or Nyquist rate is 2 times fm. So it becomes 500 hertz, and the Nyquist interval is 1 divided by fs. You can also simplify, what is this 1 divided by 500? You can also simplify that. It will be 0.002 seconds, otherwise can be written as 2 milliseconds.